Asawa completed the Hyatt Union Square fountain in 1973. It is today a San Francisco landmark. Inspired by her work with children and eager to apply a simple medium to create civic art, she sculpted the fountain with the help of neighbors and friends. Here, at a San Francisco elementary school, Ruth works directly with first and second graders, creating murals made from baker's clay, a mixture of flour, salt, and water. From these materials, she made the molds for casting the fountain.
Put a top on there and put the tires, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll take this and we'll share this.
Okay. Bring him over.
Ruth grew up on a farm in Southern California. During World War II, the United States government placed citizens of Japanese ancestry in internment camps.
Well, I was about 16 when the war began, and I was interned for about 6 months at the Santa Anita racetracks, and we just went with a couple of suitcases and a sewing machine, and we had to give up our cars and trucks, and so at that it was for the first time in my life that I didn't have to do anything. All I had to do was get up in the morning. I was fed breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it was such a kind of disorganized experience that there were no schools, and so everybody rallied. All of the college students and professional people, the doctors, the attorneys, the nurses and artists all came together and they offered their services. And so instead of working making camouflage nets, which I think paid $9 a month, I decided that I'd rather go to school. And so I took geometry and art and drawing and painting, and fortunately there were 3 artists from the Walt Disney Studio. One was a cartoonist, one was an animator, and another was a landscape painter. And I studied with Tom Okamoto, who was the landscape artist. And for the first time I studied life drawing, and we worked from 4 to 5 hours a day just on drawing. And this was my first experience in a serious way of how an artist works. And going back before that, I think that I was interested in art from the very beginning, from the time I was about 8 or 9 years old. The thing was, when I was in the camp in Arkansas, we had our fortunes told. Our hand palm was read. And so I was told that I probably should be an artist. You want to make some more?
For 3 years, Ruth studied at Black Mountain College, a unique work-study environment in rural North Carolina.
You worked in your jeans during the day and worked on the farm, and you went to your class and you studied and you talked and you argued with your teachers, and then at night the teachers and the students performed together and they ate together, and each student had a vote, so that for the first time every person had an equal vote. And that's why I feel that I would like the children to have an area in which they can make decisions. And when they can make decisions about design, about materials, about what they do, then I think that that's really the first step in problem solving and becoming a real first-class citizen. if I didn't have my own children, I would never have explored working with dough, because I would have been working in wire or oil paint or uh, plastic or concrete. But because I had 6 children at home, I had to find things to do with them, and it began with making Christmas ornaments. I think that they're very much the inspiration for working in dough, which resulted in the fountain. And when I proposed that project, I said that I would like to work with a fantasy world. And the architect said, well, the real San Francisco is more fantastic than anything we can invent.